Hello everyone, a very good afternoon to all of you. My name is Brinda and today I would like to briefly explain the empathy map for my group. Before that, I would like to give a simple introduction about our respondent. His name is Mr. Rossi, who works as a lecturer under the Department of Tourism and Management at Polytechnic Metro Betong Sarawak. Basically, the empathy map is divided into four sections such as say, think, do, and feel. We asked certain questions such as what is his opinion about online classes, and he replied, as poor internet connection, students' progress are unable to determine easily, and also poor attendance sometimes. He also thinks that both online classes and face-to-face classes have its advantage. For example, theory classes can be done through online, whereas lab work can be done through face-to-face classes. During our interview, he shared lots of his experience with us. We can also understand that he feels not safe during the increasing of COVID cases to students. Next, I would like to briefly explain the problem statement which we realize from our respondents' answers. This synthesizing process will be under defined category. Examples of problem statement are he feels it is difficult to handle online classes. Besides, we found out that students are not comfortable with online classes. Therefore, we aim to help the user by creating a platform for students to submit their assignments without failure, thus making their learning fun and effective.
Moving on to the ideation section, first one, where the students brainstorm the ideas to find a solution to Mr. Rossi's problem. And from the first team member, he gave an idea of creating an app called STAN, which stands for Students, Teacher, and Knowledge. And this app is easy to use and requires less data for the students to submit their assignments. And it also has a feature where the lecturers can see the students' progress via students' performance, and also a reward will be given to the students who complete their assignment via goals and achievement. And from the second team member, he gave the idea of creating a students link app, and this app should have a permanent link to enter online classes, and it will make easier for the student to attend the classes. From the third member, he presents the idea of opening a YouTube channel, so the professor, which is Mr. Rossi, he can upload his classes on YouTube so that his students can look up on YouTube and learn the lessons. From the fourth team member, he shared the idea of creating a smart student app where the students can easily submit or scan their tasks through the apps in phone at any time and anywhere. And the lecturer also will more easily identify student attendance and assignments. Lastly, from the fifth member, this person presents the idea of recording the lessons if the students are missed or have internet connection problem. So from the first round, we are moving to the second round of ideation, where out of these five team members' idea, two team members' idea were chosen, which is from the first team member creating an app called Stan, and from the third team member upload their lesson on the YouTube. So we did an voting session, and from the session we decided on final idea. We decided on choose this idea to give a solution to Mr. Rossi's problem, which is creating the app called Stan. This is a final conclusion for our idea to help Mr. Rossi by creating a platform to help students to submit the assignments.
After making our discussion, our final choice is an apps which called STAN apps, student, teacher and knowledge. These apps will help Mr. Rosie, our respondents, or any lecturer to help their student to submit their assignment more easier. So in these apps will automatically recognize you as a student or lecturer. In this app, you will see their subjects that you have registered, and then click on any subject that you want to submit an assignment, and then you will see a plus signs, and you can click on the plus signs, and then you can choose which assignment you want to submit, and then the last step you only have to click on the submission button.
The function for this app is that we are putting a few features such as CDOS and SPMP into this app so that we don't have to use browser to log in to our account, to students account, because we identified through Mr. Rossi that students are having bad connections and sometimes they have difficulty in submitting their assignments. So as we analyze everything, we found that if we create an app, and this app is called Stan Apps, where this could help most of the lecturers and students to complete their work and to fulfill their assignments easily, and it can actually help most students in the near future. Now, this app is really useful to everyone because we are using Google Drive for our storage. So there is no problem in students saying that they don't have capacity or enough storage to put on their assignments, because Google Drive itself has a massive storage, and you can put videos, documents, presentations, spreadsheets, and etc. in the same file. So there would be no problem in compiling different types of files inside this app. And also it is really easy to use, and it is really efficient, because we would like to make this app as simple as possible so that everyone could use it and everyone could understand how to use this app. And one of the best features for this app is the feedback app. The feedbacks. Students can give feedbacks towards the lectures during the day. And lecturers can also monitor the progress of the students by logging into the lecturer's account, and there is features for the lecturers to use, special features actually for the lecturers to use, so that they could monitor the students' progression. And with that, with the creation of this app, I think that the percentage of students having high marks, having good grades, are around 80%.
So what more interesting about this app is the students can submit their feedback about the learning process, or about the lecturer mood, or um, about the learning process in the class on that day. So this will help the lecturer to gain some information about the students with in the feedback system in the apps, because this also can help the lecturer to know what is the problem or what is the advantage, and also what is the disadvantage about the class. So with these feedback features, the students not only can give their rates for the class, but the students also can comment or can submit their opinion in the feedback page, so that they can expose their feelings on that day about while in the online learning process with the lecturer, because some students are not more likely to join the class because it is online learning session, because the students more to hybrid session. But with this, we can the lecturer can help them what is the issues and what is the problem, and the lecturer also can find the resolutions for the disadvantage of them.